People absolutely love joking about preppers. You know the stereotype. Some guy in camo living in a bunker, eating canned beans until the sun burns out. But the truth is, emergencies don't care if you own night vision and have a doomsday bunker, or you live in suburbia and your idea of being prepared is filling up your car with gas and rushing to the store to buy all the damn toilet paper. Hurricanes, earthquakes, blizzards, even solar flares. Shit happens. And when it does, you don't want to be fist fighting your neighbor for the last pack of ramen at Walmart. So today, we're going to break down emergency food options, freeze-dried pouches, bulk buckets, MREs, and yes, we're even going to taste test the stuff so you guys don't have to gamble with your taste buds. Because let's be honest, some of the freeze-dried kind of prep camp food I've had in the past, it's kind of like chewing on drywall if drywall was seasoned with disappointment. All right, so first up, you got one pouch meals, brands like Peak Refuel, Mountain House. The pros of this kind of meal is they have a crazy long shelf life, like 20 to 30 year shelf life. Buy it once and forget about the crap until your kids are grown. They're lightweight, they're compact, super portable. They aren't just good for emergencies, they're kind of designed as camp backpacking rations. They're great for anytime you need some sustainment, camping, hunting, backpacking, fishing, whatever you like to do outdoors. You cook it right in the pouch, boil water, dump it in, done. Bob's your uncle. Taste? Honestly, especially this Peak, shockingly good. Some of these Peak meals are no shit better than what I've had in restaurants. Hell, I eat some of these things at home when I'm just being lazy. Now, nothing's perfect. Some of the cons of these, especially the Peak ones, they're not cheap. They are definitely the Whole Foods of the camp emergency food category. They do require water, so you have to have some extra water or have access to water. If you don't have water, congratulations, you're eating crunchy soup powder. Let's take a second to thank the sponsor of today's video, ZBiotics. As much as your boy here enjoys the occasional pour of whiskey, it does not always leave me feeling optimal the next morning. Being 47 now, I've noticed that it only really takes a couple drinks and I'm off my game the next day. Well, luckily, the folks at ZBiotics are here to help. ZBiotics Pre-Alcohol Probiotic is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. PhD scientists invented it to tackle those rough mornings after you've had a couple. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. That byproduct is largely responsible for making you feel rough the next day. ZBiotics produces an enzyme to help break this byproduct down. Just make ZBiotics your first drink of the night, drink responsibly, and you'll feel your best the next day. Look, I hear what you're saying. I was skeptical about this stuff as well, but after I tested it myself, and I even guinea pigged out a few of my friends and gave it to them to try out, we all agreed that we were really surprised at how good we felt the next day. So if this sounds like something you might be interested in, click the link down below or scan the little QR code over there in the corner and get 15% off your first order at checkout. Also, it's backed by a 100% money back guarantee. So if you don't like the stuff, it doesn't work for you, they'll give you your money back, no questions asked. So pretty no risk situation. Check out those links below, 15% off your first order. Thanks to ZBiotics for sponsoring this. Let's get back to the video. All right, folks, as promised, we are gonna taste this food as we go along, and I brought Big Al along for the ride.
Hello.
There's a reason for this, right? Like, I am a human garbage disposal, so I don't feel like I'm always the best judge of food. If I'm hungry, I'll literally eat anything. What would you say your level of pickiness is?
10 being the most
10
picky.
being the most picky.
I would say I'm like a 5.
That's fair. That's fair. She's somewhat picky, not crazy picky.
Most things. I just have a few, you know.
It's true.
Isms.
She has a little tism in there, but
Yeah.
I thought bringing her in would be good because it would be a more accurate representation. If you're trying to feed your family, you got some garbage disposals like me that'll eat anything, some slightly more picky eaters.
I'm definitely more judgy.
My favorite one that these guys do is the biscuits and gravy. I know that sounds weird, but it's really good, and I actually eat it quite a bit. And the peach cobbler's really, really good.
I'll eat it sometimes, just when like.
See, I said it earlier.
It's like just me and him home for dinner, and I don't really care. And he's like, "I'll just eat one of these."
That,
like, okay.
I said that earlier in the video. I know people thought, bullshit, you don't eat those at home. Yes, I do.
He does.
I let her pick. It was between beef stroganoff and the beef pasta marinara. I've never actually had this particular one before, and I'm gonna put it out in a bowl so you guys can kind of see. It's a good bit too. I mean, it's 2 servings supposedly.
Well, that will be probably 1 serving for you.
For me, it would be 1 serving, but I mean, that's you know.
For a normal
But that looks pretty
person.
good. It looks good.
Probably
I mean, it's creamy.
Yeah.
It's not watery. It's not, you know, it's got real hunks of meat and stuff in it. Well, You do the honors, my dear.
First. That's pretty good. The meat has
Like real meat flavor.
still like a good texture to it. Like
not
I
like
was
weird.
worried that it would be like mushy. Like it would all just be one like, it's not mushy, like there's chew to it, you know?
It's probably not as good as like something you make from scratch at home. But I've had stuff at restaurants that were not as good as this. It's got some cheesiness to it.
Yeah.
The meat has a good texture. The noodles are good. They're not like weird or crunchy or mealy or
No, that's what I was saying. It's not like,
the flavors there.
I was worried that it would be like mushy.
I don't know if you guys can see. I'm trying to get a picture of some of them.
Spaghetti.
You can see that? See those little meat chunks? Great for camping.
That'd be great.
Great for emergency food. Flavor-wise, this is the best. I've had Mountain House. I've had a few other brands that I can't think off the top of my head. And Peak, to me, is the best quality, best flavor.
It's very good.
There you go. The next category is stuff like this. Augason, is that how you say it? I'm probably, if I'm saying this wrong, it's gonna be the whole video and some people are gonna go nuts, but I think it's Augason Farms. Augason. That's what we're going with. Now, these are more your freeze-dried buckets, kind of bulk staples. These are more long-term stuff. They have big buckets with multiple things in them, or they sell all these number 10 cans individually. There's another company called Ready Hour. Although I strongly recommend this brand, Augason Farms. I have heard many horror stories about Ready Hour. Now, I've never tried it myself, so I can't say 100%. Take this with a grain of salt. If I'm not mistaken, the exact comment that someone gave me, it's like someone explained food over the phone to a robot and the robot tried really hard. I've heard nothing but good things and I have tried this myself. Pros of this stuff, again, you get a long shelf life, up to 25 years. Some of them are lower. It kind of just depends on the product itself. Like stuff like the milk, eggs are usually more like around the 10-year range. Stuff like the potatoes, the veggies, and even the dried meats usually are more in that 20-year range. There's tons of variety. You got powdered eggs, bread mixes, fruits, milks, butter powder, drink mixes, you name it. It's much cheaper per calorie. This is how you feed a family for weeks without emptying your bank account. Cons, storage hog. You're not carrying the big 25-pound buckets they put together or these number 10 cans out in a bug out bag. You do need cookware, water, and a heat source. So it's more of a sheltering in place, not really running out the door or on the go type emergency or prep meal. Benefit of this to me is like example of this, right? We did their creamy potato soup and then I rehydrated some of their freeze-dried Colby cheese. I was able to sprinkle a little cheese on top of the potato soup. So even though this is more like a shelter at home kind of situation, I feel like the variety of what you can do, because it is like normal staples. You can make casseroles, you can make soup and put cheese on it, you can do biscuits, pancakes.
It looks legit.
So like the variety can keep you from getting super bored. No matter how good a bag of beef stroganoff is, if you eat that shit 6 times in 3 weeks, you're gonna wanna puke when you taste beef stroganoff. The key is, what does it taste like? I'm gonna let Al go first.
Okay. Ooh.
But it is pretty
cheesy.
It's cheesy. It's legit. I don't know that I would want to. Good?
I mean, it tastes like potatoes.
I mean, it's thick.
I mean, it is potatoes.
I mean, it has real chunks of potatoes in it. That is some legit, thick, creamy potato soup. Let's see if I can do this without getting it all over my beard.
That's like surprisingly tastes like you just made it, you know, with the chunks of potato and stuff.
That I would eat that just because.
I'm trying to finish it.
I mean,
No.
seriously.
It's like cheesy. Like, can you see the?
Because it's
like,
real cheese.
Like,
I mean, it's real Colby's cheese that they just freeze dry. The texture of the cheese rehydrated probably isn't good enough to eat by itself, like on a taco or something. But if you're putting it in a dish and you're melting it, like on top of soup where it melts, I would not know that's not fresh cheese.
No, it's good. No, I wouldn't.
It's got the stringiness of fresh cheese. I mean, look at that. Got big hunks of potato in it. I ain't mad at that at all, dude. I would seriously.
I have zero issue with that.
It's definitely winner when it comes to variety and price. You can basically just continue to eat the way you normally would.
Yeah.
You're not eating a particular meal that's already prepared.
You can like mix and match.
Right. I don't know. Augason Farms, winner for me.
Yeah, that's good.
Last, but certainly not least, the classic MRE. Guys in the military have given these things lots of names over the years. Meals refusing to exit, meals rarely edible, meals rejected by Ethiopians. I've heard a ton. For folks that served, I'm not telling you guys anything, you know the drill. If you didn't, these are portable, ready-to-eat meals adopted by the DoD, or now the Department of War. I think it was around 1975-ish, as rations for guys out in the field. Guys in the military usually have a kind of love-hate relationship with these things. The pros of these, they're ready to eat, no water needed. It comes with everything you need in this pouch, so it's super portable. In this one little pouch, you've got entree, you've got sides, you've got desserts, you've got drink mixes, utensils, hell, you've even usually got matches, gum, toilet paper, everything. They got a decent calorie count, does include its own flameless heater, but you can even eat these things room temperature if you're brave enough. Portable, rugged, relatively cheap. For the cons, the shelf life is only about 5 years, so really the shortest shelf life of what we're talking about today. They last longer, but the quality drops. I've seen brave men eat these things at like 15 years plus, but it's not recommended. The date is usually around that 5-year mark. These are not built for long-term living. I don't think eating these things every day for longer than a few weeks would be really too good on your digestive system. Taste is kind of a lottery with these. Some are pretty damn good to find. Some you're kind of wondering if you just ate a punishment. All right, last but certainly not least, and this is the one that I've been looking forward to the most because the other two I know are good. MREs. This might be interesting. I haven't had MRE in years. How Allison's gonna feel, or how the MREs or how the MREs have changed over the years.
Do you want me to give you some
down there? Just pick one. Which one you want?
Chicken burrito bowl.
I know you're gonna wanna do that one. The good thing about MREs, right, is everything is in the bag. These, you can actually, even the main entree, you could just eat room temperature. It's cooked, it's already done, but it does come with a chemical heater that you can put it down in here and it'll warm any of the stuff you want warmed up. Everything you need is here. So for convenience, it's hard to beat an MRE.
Is this to like make fire?
No, that's toilet paper to wipe your ass.
Why do you have matches?
To start a fire.
What I just fucking said.
Well, yeah, but you had the toilet paper like this was part of the fire starting.
Well, I mean, you could. It says Lighthouse.
That's the brand. Put your,
But we have to put water.
you put your meal in your flameless heater, then you take you some water and you fill to the line down here. Give that a little massage. You put it in your little sleeve here.
It's like a Hot Pocket.
It is like a Hot Pocket. The only problem you run into is every now and then you get a dud and then you're kind of in a bad spot with eating shit cold. Nope, that one's warming up. Good.
Okay. Do you bring a cup to make our lemon lime?
No, you can
beverage?
make it in the bag. Zipper shut. And then let that sit over there and dissolve for a minute.
Do you want to try these things while that's heating up?
We got a plate.
This is recovery trail mix with pretzels. I definitely, these are pretzels.
Oh, these are like, they're like.
I was like, I don't see pretzels.
It's like almonds, little pretzel balls, and some peanuts.
Okay, well, I'm smelling.
Getting into that chocolate chip pastry.
Chocolate chip toaster pastry.
Oh, we got cheese spread. I actually prefer the jalapeno cheese spread. They have a jalapeno cheese spread that is actually really good. It's like a half-ass.
It's like a Pop-Tart.
It's like a Pop-Tart that somebody had a little squirt of diarrhea on. I mean, here's the deal, man. If you're hungry, I'm actually not mad at that at all. No, that's all really good. Kind of reminds me of like a soft, the chewy
like
Chips Ahoy. Not the hard Chips Ahoy cookies, but the chewy, soft Chips Ahoy cookies. That's what it tastes like. I mean, dude, if you're hungry, I'd be about that.
This is fine. I have no problem with that.
People trade for their favorite shit. Mm-hmm. And I guarantee you that's a heavily coveted item. There's no crackers in this one, which is kind of bumming me out a little bit because I normally like the crackers with the cheese spread. That's for your nacho shit. It reminds me of, let me move this over here so people can see it. What it reminds me of is, remember we were kids and you had the little things that had the little, it had cheese on one.
With the little red.
With the little red stick. Mm-hmm. That's what that stuff reminds me of.
It's like Velveeta / Cheese Whiz.
Right. I normally like to spread this on crackers. Oh. So I'm just trying to get a little taste of it. Oh. Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's made by the same people. This always cracked me up.
I like these pretzel balls.
Look at here. Now look.
What's it called?
Look how thin that shit is.
That's why I thought it was to start a fire.
No, this is toilet paper, but this stuff, you want to talk about your finger going through and getting stinky pinky.
Smell my finger. Oh, what the hell is that? My ass.
I mean, dude, that stuff.
You can't just use one. You have to.
No,
use it
you
as a
basically
whole.
you basically got to use this whole thing, and then you only got a square this big. So you better hope it's not a messy.
Hope it's a clean break.
Well, I guess we can, while we're waiting on the other one to heat
Yeah,
up,
we can taste our drink.
taste our drink. I might have added a little too much water. No, I did not add too much. That's good. It's like a lemon lime Gatorade.
That's delicious.
Yeah, you could have been in the military. You would
Sugar.
have been fine. You may feel a little differently when we get to the entree.
Yes. I have a feeling I might.
Honestly, most of the sides in MREs are usually pretty tasty or at least decent. And then the entrees, you get a good one and the other ones taste like sadness. I would normally leave this in here a little bit longer. Here it at this line now, so you don't have to reach down in there and get your fingers burnt. Because sometimes when these heaters are really working good,
Steam.
I mean, it's really pumping some stuff out. This one was a little bit, it was getting hot. It wasn't going full,
You want me to go
full
toss
tilt.
that?
This is, oh yeah, that did not get warm. It's about to get serious.
Some cheese on here.
Laying down some cheese.
This cheese might be our savior.
It's got some corn, some beans, some rice, and some flavoring. Again, it's a little stiff because we didn't heat it up long enough and that heater wasn't great. Perfectly safe to eat just if you don't have time to heat it up or don't want to deal with all that, that's probably enough. I don't know if I've had this exact one. I've had the pizza one. I've had the jalapeno beef patties. I've had not your jam.
It's okay.
Honestly, that's not
That's
bad.
okay. I wasn't sure at first. I caught there was a little something going on,
I
but
think what you gotta do, you gotta get
go
creative.
put some hot sauce on it.
You gotta get creative. You gotta
Yeah,
put a
some
little,
hot sauce on it.
gotta put,
There you go. There you go. That's it.
and see, this is the kind of the nice thing about the MREs, is there's a little bit of everything in there. So even if the entree doesn't really scratch the itch for you,
Hot sauce always helps.
here's the thing, if all this was warm, it would also be better. We're eating it like a little bit above room
No,
temperature.
it's not bad. With the hot sauce, plus I got a little more cheese in that bite.
Ooh, that is spicy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a little cheese heavy bite here.
Yeah, you make sure you get some cheese and some hot sauce and it's
Oh yeah,
yeah.
a big hunk of cheese makes all the difference.
Yeah.
Very edible.
Yeah, that's not bad.
If you're surviving,
And I'm sure it would be better if it was hot.
yeah, camping, out in the field, whatever. You do get a nice variety of different things. You got some snacks, you got some cookies,
I do like that. I like that.
you got
That little extras in there.
MREs have been around for a long time. They're good for what they are.
There you go.
Is it as good as like the Peak? I'm gonna put a Zen in. Or as the, freeze-dried bulk foods? No. Flavor-wise, this is third place. Some of it's actually very good. I enjoyed the Pop-Tart thing. And it's super portable, and you have everything you need. You literally need nothing else, which is super nice in certain situations. What was your ranking?
Well, this would probably be last.
Okay.
I don't know. The other two are both really good. I like the variety of this. I like having like,
Well,
I
snacks.
had my little sweet treat, had a little,
Well, and you don't have to eat it all at once either, right? So
had a
you
little
can.
crunchy snack, a little dessert.
A lot of guys disassemble these and they take the components they like. So you can be eating the snack while you're hucking a trail or
Right.
doing whatever, and you can be snacking and kind of slowly get your calories throughout the day, where with like something like this, you kind of need to eat it at once. They're all decent to good, and they all have their strong points and their weak points.
Yeah.
Let's talk money for a second, because at the end of the day, emergency food isn't just about taste and shelf life. Taste is a big part, don't get me wrong, but it's not just about that. It's also about value per calorie. I pulled a few examples and ran the math. I did the best I could. The average of the prices kind of varies based on the meal. Prices fluctuate because of sales, and I am public school educated, so don't overthink it. This is just a rough comparison so you can kind of see the differences. The Augason Farms kind of a variety kit bucket they offer on their website is the best value. Absolute champ for value. If you're feeding an entire family, this is the warehouse club version of survival food. MREs come in at about 12 to 13 per 1,000 calories. Not terrible, but you're paying for convenience, and they do have a little bit of a shorter shelf life, so you have to build that variable into it. The Peak Refuel are by far the most expensive at around 13, 14, up to about 17 per 1,000 calories, depending on the product. Super tasty, portable, but man, you're paying steakhouse prices for backpacking food. The peak sampler they have, strangely enough, when I did the math on that, it was a little bit more, like 17 or 18 per 1,000 calories. So you're not, surprisingly, you're not really saving much on the sampler. Now, the Peak Base Camp 3.0 though, it did seem to have a little better value. That one averaged out to around the $14 a mark per 1,000 calories. Augason Farms egg powders were about $10 per 1,000 calories, kind of middle ground, better value than Peak, worse than bucket kits. The butter powder they offer, also around middle zone, great for variability, but definitely not main calories. Bottom line, Augason Farms bulk buckets are the winner. Middle tier would be your powdered staples, eggs, meats, stuff like such. Most expensive, Peak Refuel pouches, though they do win for portability and taste. You got to kind of pick, do you want bulk survival calories or do you want to refinance a house for a bag of stroganoff? So here's just kind of a quick breakdown to sum it up. Freeze-dried pouches equal portable, easy, and surprisingly tasty, but they're expensive. Bulk freeze-dried foods, they're great for long-term, cheaper per calorie, tons of variety, but not portable. MREs, all in one, ready to eat, short shelf life, taste roulette. That's why personally what I do is I keep a mix of all of them. Some pouches in the truck, buckets at home, these kind of things at home, and then I toss MREs in random bags. Because when the lights go out or the shelves are empty, you're either ready or you're hungry. And hungry people make stupid decisions, like buying gas station sushi. So what's your setup? Do you keep food stocked, or are you just rolling the dice and hoping everything goes well? Drop some comments below and let me know. And that's it. That sums this one up. I hope you guys enjoyed it, found some good information in it. If you did, feel free to smash that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please consider doing so. We'd love to have you on board. I hope everybody's having a fantastic week, and we'll see you in the next video. A lot of the MREs are pretty good. People make fun of the MREs, but some of them are pretty tasty. Some of them are really, really bad, but most of them are pretty good. All pretty much of these Augason Farms things are really good. And that Peak shit is next level. It's expensive, but damn, it's good.